what's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the DC Universe animated movie Batman Ninja. And as you can see, this is the particular version that I have of this film. It comes like in a steel case cover, and it's an awesome cover, actually like casing itself, I think this is cool. Now I don't really get my movies like this, but I just decided to get this particular one like that, And this was only, I think, at Best Buy where they have this. I don't think Walmart has it. Now, this also came with a collectible Batman Ninja poster too as well, which I'm going to show. This is actually my first time opening this poster too. So as you can see, that's the poster for this too. Now, that's the only I guess you could say, special item that came with this particular DC Universe animated movie, other than the idea of it being like in a steel casing, Another thing about it too, it doesn't have like the actual synopsis for the film itself on the back, Now they had it on this right here. This was actually on the back of it, they had like attached to it. But in that, it was just still like, like a separate case, And of course, this is like created by like some of the top Japanese animators and artists in that country. They actually were the ones who put together this film, like the animation of it, the look of it, and so on, which is superb. Now, it is the best part about this film, and what makes this film stand out, because it kind of reminds you of the Batman Gotham Knight film they did 10 years ago. I think that was created by Japanese artists and so on too as well, and that was excellent too, But it's really that is what makes this kind of stand out, is the superb animation in this film, Other than that, it is some flaws in this film, and I'll touch on that with my review for Batman Ninja. Now, this film is directed by Junpei. I think you pronounce his name Mizaki. I think that's how you pronounce his last name. I'm sorry if it's not, Now, he's actually the director of this animated film, and this film is dealing with the idea that Batman can various heroes like Robin, Nightwing, Red Robin, and various villains like the Joker, Poison Ivy, Two-Face, the Penguin, and so on, have all been transported to feudal Japan. And they have been transported there because of Batman have a confrontation with Gorilla Grodd, and I think Arkham Asylum when the film opens. Gorilla Grodd has this a time machine, which he calls the Quake Engine, and somehow they're having a confrontation. They all get zapped into feudal Japan. Now, apparently, everybody, once they get zapped into feudal Japan, they all sunk in different parts of Japan, because the various villains, they have their own states in Japan that they're trying to run and take over. The Penguin has his own state, Two-Face has his own state, Poison Ivy has her own state, and so on. But Batman, when he shows up, apparently everybody has already been there, for 2 years, if I'm not mistaken, because I think Selena actually mentioned this to him, that everybody has been in feudal Japan for 2 years, since this confrontation with Gorilla Grodd, when they were sent into feudal Japan. So apparently everybody has been, even Alfred has been there for 2 years, And I think what happened was only the people that were in that area, they were the ones who actually got sent into feudal Japan, the ones that were in that surrounding area, when Batman was having his confrontation with Gorilla Grodd. Not only is Batman trapped in feudal Japan for these his heroes, his former his allies and his enemies, he has to actually get back into Gotham City too as well, present day Gotham City, So that's what the film itself is about, how he's going to get back into Gotham City, So he has to track down Gorilla Grodd, and once he does, now this kind of spoiler alert, Gorilla Grodd tells him that each villain, has these power converters. Say the Joker has one, I think, Two-Face, the Penguin, and so on. They all have these power converters, which Gorilla Grodd needs to actually power his Quake Engine, which is the time machine, which will send them back into present day Gotham. And supposedly the Joker himself, who is actually known as Lord Joker in feudal Japan, he actually has the quad engine itself, the time machine, which they need, So of course they have to get that and get back to Gotham City. I thought the performances were in the film were pretty good, especially the Joker, his stand-up performance, and he's voiced by Tony Hill, the English voice, because they have a Japanese voice dub version of this film too as well, which I plan on looking at too. I haven't looked at that version, but I thought the Joker in this film was really a stand-out performance. He really kind of steals this film. Even at times Gorilla Grodd's character, it's kind of kind of takes the film, but it really is the Joker who really still stands out in this film. I thought he did a good job. The actor who did his voice, I thought did a good job providing his voice. And then you have Roger Craig Smith again returning to provide the voice of Bruce Wayne, Batman. He does a good job. What really makes it stand out is like the actual look of like feudal Japan. Like in those moments when they're dealing with like that, like the look of Batman, you know, when he's like running across the rooftops and so on, or having like fights and stuff like that. It could be very awesome. Like the animation, like I said before, is like superb. Just the look of this film alone is like excellent, you know. But there's like one part of the film, you know, that really kind of makes it like it's like kind of like makes it fall apart. And this is kind of like towards like the second, well, the third act of the film. That's when it started kind of like fall apart. It's like these like robot like mechanized suits they have, you know. Like those moments like that, I didn't really, you know. Maybe if I watched it again, you know, it probably kind of grew on me, you know. But when it got to those kind of moments, you know, I thought it kind of felt like apart, you know. I didn't really like those moments that much. But they're like in these huge like robotic suits, you know. I didn't really like those moments too much, you know. I mean, they were okay, you know, and at times, like, there was one they had with, like, Batman himself, you know. I ain't gonna spoil it. His was kind of cool, you know, but the actual, like, robot suits, you know, like, this, like, giant, like, Joker mech and stuff, I didn't, you know, I didn't really like that. And there was also like another scene with like the Joker, Harley Quinn, and like I think Red Hood, which I thought was kind of odd because at that moment it took like the animation. It was still like a like anime type animation, but it kind of like took it away from how the film actually looked at the whole wall. So I thought that moment was kind of like out of place too as well. You know, another thing, this film was actually released like in digital form on April 24th of this year, 2018, but it actually came to like Blu-ray and like I think DVD on May 8th. But it's actually getting a theatrical release in Japan, which I'm kind of upset about because it's brung here. You know, I probably went to see it. You know, usually I do. It's getting like a theatrical release in Japan on June 15th. And the look of Batman, this film was like awesome and cool. You know, even like when he gets like his like Japanese type ninja suit, because they actually like train and learn in the ways of the ninja too as well. But that moment is not too long. But they do have moments where they kind of take like the ninja like mythos, you know, like the legend of the ninjas and so on, you know, and ground it into the film because there's a moment with Batman, Robin, like Red Robin, you know, and like Nightwing, you know, they join together and use like the ninja methods, you know, which is why the film is called like Batman Ninja, you know. But in like I said, this is like a solid film, you know, so it's pretty good, you know. So in the end, I kind of want to give this a B, then I kind of want to give it a B minus. I'm still kind of hesitant, you know, and like, you know, unsure what I really want to give it in the end, you know. But I think I'm going to just give a Batman Ninja, because based on like the animation alone, I'm going to just give this a B. Like I said, like the animation in it alone was like just superb, you know. So I'm gonna definitely recommend it for that, you know, alone. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.